Hey, good morning. Welcome to Viking Preparedness. Welcome to Shofar Mountain. I am Pastor Joe Fox. Hey, this morning what I'm doing, and by the way, it is a beautiful morning. It's in probably the mid to high 40s. The snow is melting, but it's still pretty. You can see further through the woods when there's snow on the ground like that. What I'm doing this morning is I'm taking a patrol. I'm conducting a patrol. And what's a patrol? It's a walk with a purpose, right? And the purpose today is to inspect the perimeter of Shofar Mountain by visiting all of the corners around the land. And this patrol today is an armed patrol. I'm armed with a variety of weapons, but the weapon I want to talk to you about is a powerful weapon. And it is, in fact, the shofar, right? The trumpet, if you will. And I'm going to employ this weapon today in a defensive capacity. I'm going to get to each of the corners, say a prayer to the Most High, dedicating this land once again to Him and His purposes, and then I'm going to sound the shofar. It's powerful. For those who know how to wield them, you know what I mean, and we're learning here at Shofar Mountain. But really the reason I wanted to talk to you was a conversation that came up yesterday after during our gathering, but really after the formal portion, if you will, of church, as most of you call it, of our assembly, our kahal, when we got together for Shabbat. And it's community. We're always talking about community. And what we all realize, and maybe you do, maybe you don't, is there are two kinds of people who seek community. There are two reasons, maybe is a better way to phrase it, that people seek community. And one is good, and one is not. And the one that a lot of people use, the reason a lot of people are seeking to join, be a part of, go to community, is because they are running from something. They're running away from something. And so, what are they running away from? I don't know. Bad relationships, bad financial situation, bad situation, results of bad choices, bad decisions that they have taken in the past. And so they're trying to run away from that. And a lot of times the attitude is, even if they don't voice it, it's nothing else has worked. I might as well try community. Man, those type of people don't do well. They don't do well in community. And, y'all bless them, but they just don't do well. They're coming for all the wrong reasons. The type of people who do well in community are the people who are not running from something, they're running to something. These are the people who desire community, right? If you want to go to a community, you have to desire community. Now, what's community? Well, we can do a couple different videos on that. But the type of community I'm talking about is intentional community, where people live together as a community. They typically take their meals together, they hang out together, they work together, they prefer the company of each other to others, things like that. And, there's all kinds of communities in the U.S. Just Google intentional community and have fun. Most of them are pagan. That doesn't mean you can't learn something from them. But, you probably, most of my followers here probably wouldn't be happy with that. And, I've told you about Ark Haven Ministries. They're starting a Christian community. This is we call it an Israelite community. I may change it to Nazarite or, a kibbutz or something, a collective farm. I don't know. But, hey, we're similar. Similar but different. But think about that, because I know a lot of you, I get a lot of email, I get a lot of comments. I would love to do that, da-da-da-da-da. Why, ask yourself this, why would you love to do that? Why would you love to live in community? Why would you like to undergo the hardships of living out here? Because there are hardships. Why do you want to do that? Look within yourself. Ask yourself those questions. And if you want to run to something, I think you'll have a much better success rate with your journey. And I hope I see you out there.